Hello YouTube, this is a review of the iPod Touch 4th generation. I have one right here. This is a very nice device actually. It's a lot thinner than the 2nd and 3rd generation, and specifically the 1st generation. It's very thin. It has a bit of a square back. It is tapered on the edge a little bit, but it is nice. One thing I really like, and one of the features that Apple was really showing in this is the camera. It's actually a pretty good quality camera. I have a link in the comments box down there. You can go check out the link to a video that I took on the camera just to show you how it works. If you want to see the camera working a little bit on here, it's kind of hard to see with this camera, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'm also going to compare it to the 2nd generation in a minute. It does have FaceTime, which is nice, so I can call my iPhone 4 buddies and other people with the iPod Touch 4th generation. Hopefully the iPad will get this in its next generation. It's got a very nice Retina display. Compared to the you can't see the pixels, and if you compare it to the iPod Touch second and the previous generations of the iPod Touch, you can, I don't know if you can really see it in this camera, but you can see the pixels really easily on the iPod Touch 2nd generation, but on the 4th generation there's no way you can see them. This is also the same display used in the iPhone 4. It's not the same display. I think the iPhone 4 has a little bit different display, but yet it is a Retina display. As you can see, when you push on the screen, it's the way they laminated it. When you push on the screen, it does have that little, whoops, it does have that little thing at the top that does that, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect anyone. You can see my iPod's already pretty scratched up. I got this about a month ago. This is the 8GB model, but they do have a 32 and 64. For an 8GB in Canada is $250. For a 32GB in Canada is $319, and a 64GB is $429 in Canada. In the US, the 8GB goes for $229, 32 for $300, and 64 for $400. The other thing this featured was a 3-axis gyroscope, which is pretty cool because you can do some cool games like gyro blocks. I'll just see if I can search it up here. There's a gyroscope. This is the cool game. Steve Jobs actually showed this game when he was introducing the iPhone 4's gyroscope. So when you turn it, you can get different. If you've ever played Jenga, it's the same thing. You just can take out the blocks. So it's not really a winner's game. It's just you can throw them all out if you want, which is pretty cool to just kind of demonstrate the cool things about that gyroscope. Now I'll just so that's the review. I'll have some other reviews coming out soon on cases and stuff, but for now we'll just compare it to the iPod Touch 2nd generation. So we've already seen the Retina display. You probably can't see it, but let's just do a size and differences. So as you can see on the side, there's a pretty good difference. This is tapered on this with its tapered goes up. This is more square, a lot more squared. As you can see, there's the camera, the microphone. Over here is the Wi-Fi pad, because the Wi-Fi can't get through this. I don't know where it is on this one. It must be, there's this little ring that goes around the edge of the screen. That could be where the Wi-Fi comes out, but it works just the same. So if we look around the 2nd generation, the volume rockers buttons are kind of connected with a piece of plastic. They are no longer connected. It's just, they're different style, they're different. Pieces material made with the buttons. or the buttons were made of. As that's pretty much the only differences you can really, physical differences you can see. Oh, the other thing is that the button is on the same side as the iPhone. Not sure why they didn't do this at the beginning, but I don't know. I like this one. I like it on this side better. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it, but I use this one a lot more than I use this one. I actually rarely use this one. But yeah, so there's your review and comparison of the iPod Touch 4th generation. Thanks for watching.